Everybody, it's time for our Grim Workshop Tool of the Month Club. Everybody, all right, welcome back. And yep, you know what this is? This is our Black Envelope of Joy. That's right. It's our Grim Workshop Tool of the Month Club. All right, let's get into this and let's see what we got this month. All right, there we go. I'm really always excited for these ones because I think that the simplicity and the size of these tools is always a great thing. You can fit a lot of good stuff in a very small area. But all right, let's get out of here. Empty it up. We have our packaging equipment, packaging popcorn. I just got to have that one piece of packaging popcorn in there because this is a monthly subscription. All right. Okay, and if you are interested in this, it's $20 a month flat rate. So you know there's no shipping, no handling, no taxes, just $20, and you're always going to get more than $20 worth MSRP of inside this container. All right, so let's see here. You get all sorts of things with this. You got your credit size tools, you got your dog tag size tools. I got one of them on right now. Well, I got a couple of them on right now. You got your dog tag size tools, you got zipper pull tools, all kinds of great tools with it. But all right, let's see what we got this month. All right. Oh yeah, and as always, we do have our tip cards. We're gonna start with those. So we have tip card number 125, cinder block rocket stove. Now this is good. This is a good knowledge to know. And rocket stoves are extremely efficient use of using your fuel. And this looks like it takes 4 cinder blocks. Yeah, 4 cinder blocks. Tell you how to stack it up. So, again, I know I say this every month. I like the old style better than these. These ones are just one side. The other side is just like all the same picture. It's just like a backing. The other ones used to have picture on one side, right up on the other. A lot more information, but all right. And it's $1.85 per card, so take that as you want. And then the second one we have is card 126, tip card, finding the north side of a magnet. This tip card gives you helpful information on how to find the north side of a magnet. Each tip card is weatherproof and completely waterproof and tear resistant. It makes it incredibly easy to create a comprehensive bundle of survival instruction that only includes the information you need. So I guess that's why they make them so small, or so, I don't know. But yeah, you get tip cards, $1.85 each for those. All right, now moving on to the good stuff. Okay, first up, we do have another dog tag tool. This one's pretty cool, especially right now. All right, so we have the Handcaster dog tag tool. And this is really cool because in a lot of those like let's say, let me see if I have one readily available here. Yeah, okay, so right. So in this tomahawk that my wife got me, right? In the bottom here, I think this has one. Hold on. You have a tube. And inside this tube, you have, get it open here. You have these little survival kits, right? Well, they have some fishing line in there and a couple fish hooks and everything. So, what's really cool though is that a lot of these types of gimmicky, survival kits and stuff come with these little small things of fishing line, but no real way, no effective way on that. Well, enter your Grimm Workshop Handcaster dog tag. Now, I'm not really familiar with how to use a handcaster, but I know that you'll wrap your fishing line around here, your sinker, and you throw it out, and then you can just reel it in. So, but this right here, you have a relatively comfortable, you're not going to catch a huge fish with this, but you have a really comfortable way to hold your fishing line. And then when it's all gets said and done, you can have it hanging from your dog tag. I just have your Grimm Workshop logo on that side, pretty cool. They always come with a silencer. They come with short analog link bands. These ones here are really cheap. This one here I actually got from Clothing and Sales on Base, so it's a lot better. But they come with it. You don't have to buy one, so you get everything you need. But yeah, it's a little handcaster tool. That's actually pretty cool because you're gonna keep your fishing pole right here. All right, let's see here. Grimm's Microcaster Dog Tag is a fishing caster size to fit on your fingertip. This tool is the same size as a standard military dog tag and be concealed behind a regular dog tag, or can stack up to 3 of our tools inside one dog tag silencer for an ultralight EDC setup. I think 3 is a bit of a stretch. There's 2 on here, and the silencer doesn't really fit that well. These tools can be carried as a keychain, or it can be stacked into a mini tin as well. I do plan on getting a mini tin and just putting them stacked up like that. So the caster can hold dozens of feet of line for a compact ultralight fishing kit that can be accessed anytime. You can wrap multiple materials, including wire, sewing thread, wax tin, and other cordage on this tool, and use it as a larger version of Grimm's spool micro tool card. So the cool thing about it, yeah, you could pretty much wrap anything around this. But let's say that you do wrap your line around it. The cool thing is, you wrap your line around it, and you don't want it to come loose. Well, if you do have that silencer on there, then you can just put the silencer on. I always hate these things, but here we go. Let me do it right. So if you do have stuff wrapped around it, and then you put the silencer on it, it's going to keep it from fraying off. So you can actually use that to, to just keep everything held together so it doesn't make a mess in your kit. So pretty good stuff. That MSRP is for $9.50. So $1.85 for each card. So $3.73, about $3.70, and then this is $9.50. So you're already at $13 worth of stuff. And now we come to the main event, and we have a signature card. And the signature card's MSRP for $21.95, and this one is by Bill Rogue Sparrow signature card. Grimm's Bill Rogue Sparrow Bushcraft signature card is a fine engineered tool designed in collaboration with Bill Rogue, a respected figure in bushcraft and survival community, with a compact credit card size design. This survival tool offers a comprehensive set of lockpicking and survival tools, making an essential addition to your everyday carry kit. So let's see what we got on here. So let's see if we can get in here. There you go. And so it says, this card contains several tools created for both urban and outdoor situations. Full set of lock picks, including combs, rakes, hooks, and warded picks. as well as tools like saws and tweezers. A fantastic tool for many situations. When you're done using the tool, simply put your card back using the black tool retention system. Yeah, so there's a black side on this side, this is a white side. You take this off, you can like stick it on something and it's going to sit there. But when you take these off, you know, the black side on this side, you can put them back on there. So let's see here. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so there's 6. There's like 6 lockpick tools, and then you got like, then the top 2 you can put them together and make a tweezer. And there's like 2 saws on there. It doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, this is not my favorite card I've gotten. So, but these things can come in very useful. So I'm not going to knock them too much. And the nice thing, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. They have a little tiny hole in here, so you could actually put them on like a ring, so you could have your like lock picks. You know, don't do anything illegal, but you know, if you have to get into your stuff. And it says here, made in Texas, Grimm Workshop Company, Sparrow Bushcraft. So there you go. So that's $21.95. Yeah. So that's it for the June 2025 Grimm Workshop Tool of the Month Club. I really like this handcaster. This thing is really cool. This is probably one of my least. I'm impressed with this least than most of the cards we get. So, and we do have a lot of cards in here. So it's probably my the least impressive one. There we go. The least impressive one I've seen in at least in a long time. So, but you know, you get the good with the bad, I guess. Like this one here was really cool. I think this was last month's. Oh no, it was longer than that. But you got arrowheads, you got trap triggers, you got a saw. See, these things are just. This is a really cool way to get a whole lot of tools in a very small space. This one is just cram packed. This thing is heavy. This one not quite as heavy. It has, but we do have our cordage tool with that, which I used. We're gonna put this under the cordage tool. Pulls that sucker up. And then in here, we do have our dog tag tools. We're gonna drop that in here with our dog tag tools. And then, as you can see, we are building up these are the new ones. See, like I said, the old ones, which I really wish they would go back to it, but you got information on both sides. A lot better system than this, but I don't know. I guess they have their reasons. But we're going to add these to it. So we got 125, 126. So we've got 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, and then we got 123, 24, 25, 26. I don't know what happened to 114 to 1, but and then we also have some of these. These ones I think are a lot better, but we have these like the little like pamphlets. These things are pretty cool, but regardless, I still think that these are just a fantastic way to keep your information together. I gotta get some more Altoids so I can get a tin for these as well. And then we do have all of our. I do like to keep all of the information. So, as you can see, this is all the tools that we've gotten from Grimm Workshop. So this is stacked. This all the tools we've gotten in these 3 tins right here. Well, there's a 4th one. I got my round ones in I don't know. It's my other round one. It's around here somewhere. I gotta clean my desk. But yeah, really, in all honesty, this is an awesome way to get a lot of good information and get good information, which is fantastic. But this is just a great way to build up a good set of EDC tools. And I mean, individually speaking, I probably have a couple hundred individual tools in these 3 boxes. We got fish hooks, we got trap triggers, we got knives, we got arrowheads, we got spearheads, we got frog gigs, all kinds of stuff in this in just this little area, in this little tiny area right here. So I think it's a great way. Now it's not going to replace actual tools, don't get me wrong, but having these little EDC tools with you could make or break a situation. You know, you might not have fish hooks. Well, now you have fish hooks. You might need to find a little knife. Well, now you have a little knife. They're not very sharp, but one of them there's got a sharpener too. So, but other than that, that is it for June. Grim Workshop. If you're interested, go to grimworkshop.com or grimsurvival.com, and you can get your own. It's only $20. Oh yeah, and you got a member's discount. 56 off a Spork dog tag, which we have, and use Spork 50, and you get one for half price. So you get it for like $10 or $5, because I think the dog tag tools cost like $9.50. So great. I really love Grim Workshop. I don't work for them. I get nothing about saying it, but these things here, these are really cool. So, right, that's it. If it's your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are subscribed, do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps push this video out across YouTube. And leave me a comment. That helps too. And yeah, until next time, keep prepping.